Dear IP, why am I getting so much anti-Semitism from the rad trad Catholics online in Discord? Real knowledgeable folks too, undergrads, etc. It's odd.
Yeah, I found it incredibly odd too, this rise of anti-Semitism. It tends to be coming from a lot of the least churched individuals, like they'll claim it, but that maybe they're outliers, but the majority of the people that engage in that, they're going to be far more likely to be the least churched. So people that they're claiming this identity, and they're not really big into their Catholic heritage. And so you got to be careful of that. So
Hmm.
they could be rage baiters, they could be trolls, just it's people jumping on this bandwagon you're getting from the some of the protest Palestinian people that are like, what is that, like Jake Shields, for example, or Nick Fuentes, like these nut jobs. So I'd be very skeptical if they represent real average Catholics in the pew every week. It's probably not.
And here's this weird issue that's related. It's you have all these guys spending every waking moment whining about Jews, and it's every time I go on X for 2 seconds, it's Jews, 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 and it's to where I can't say anything about Islam anymore without people instantly. But what about Jews? And it's like
Right.
Christians.
Oh
I'll be like,
God.
yeah, I'll be like, hey, here's my case, blah blah blah. Oh, what about the Talmud? It's like instant. And
Dude,
then so I'll see that like this is spreading rapidly, and I'll be like, oh, okay, well I'm going to go ahead and make another video about some point that has, and then why are you licking the balls of Israel? Why are you so obsessed with defending Israel? It's like you're the guys who won't shut up. If you shut up, I
here
wouldn't even be
here's
thinking
my
about it.
Here's my
Exactly.
answer to that. It's like, why, like every time I bring up child marriage, why don't you bring up child marriage in the Talmud? Well, gee, I don't know. Maybe because Jews aren't running around making arguments for child marriage or advocating for it or challenging me to debates to defend child marriage in front of a live audience, which actually happened with the Muslims. Maybe that's why. Maybe Jews aren't actually advocating for child marriage today like Muslims are left and right. So maybe that's why. Maybe if you guys were not so obsessed with the Jews, you'd wake up and realize the actual situation on the ground.
And and that
In fact, to make it very, very clear, no matter what these people think the Talmud actually says, the traditional Orthodox Jewish perspective on age of marriage is very, very well established. It is found in the Shulchan Aruch, which is a Jewish book of law, which is pretty much valid across the board for Orthodox Jews. And what they see, well, what they say is that child marriage is forbidden. And it has very well been established that that no minor can be betrothed or
Mhm.
married or anything like that, and that a girl has to, and that a boy and a girl have to reach an age where they can clearly think and can make long-term decisions in order to get to have a marriage. So this is the traditional Jewish perspective. On the other hand, we have the traditional Muslim perspective. We all know what the traditional Muslim perspective is.
Mm. Bang
And
children.
Jews don't have like a prophet with a sunnah who married a 9-year-old, and they're all supposed
Yep.
to follow and do what he does.